in you. Dun 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 dun. Coming through with the strength in you. Yeah, you. Hey, coming through with the strength in you. What it do, boo? Coming through with the strength in you. You made it. Good job. Strength in you. Coming through. Strength in you. Coming through. Hey, boo. Hey, happy Monday, y'all. Guess what we did? We made it through the weekend. We in the building. We done made it. We done made it. We done made it. Ain't no stopping us now, Sugarfoot. Yes, celebrate. Cause why? We in the building. So you should be proud. Celebrate that. In the crowd. No. I just looked like my Uncle Marvin. Shout out to my Uncle Marvin. Anyway, happy Monday. Yes, y'all, your girl in the building. You got strength in the building. And we're going to do what we do. We're going to come through with, of course, the word of the day, hit you with a little awareness. Then, of course, share a little history because we all share history. Then we're going to work it, put in a little motion because exercises for everybody. And I'm just trying to encourage you to get up and get moving. And then we're going to hit a little motivation. And of course, our whole topic of the day, the month of love. Also, Black history is nothing but love. I know it's 365, but this is the month of love. So we're talking about it's all love. Like everything we go through is all love. Like the good, the bad, it's all love if you take it as such. So yeah, we're talking about all that, but let's get in tune because I got this word for you, right? This word, I don't really know this word. I don't think I've ever seen this word, but there's the word. Let's see how we say this. I think this is ratio, 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 ratio. Wait, no. We know that's ratio, and then that's Senate. So ratio Senate. I don't know, but we're gonna learn together. That's why we do what we do because we come through with that strength in you and learn as we push through these new words. So let's find out if I can get this word, and we're finna find out what it means together. Okay, finna share my screen. You know what I mean? And here's the word. Bow. Let's find out how to say this word.
Ratiocinate.
Ratiocinate. Let me do that again. Here we go.
Ratiocinate.
Ratiocinate. And it is a Latin word from the mid 17th century, which is why we never heard that damn word. But it forms judgment by a process of logic, reason. Okay, that makes sense. I gotta hear this word again. Wait. Ratiocinate.
Ratiocinate.
Ratiocinate. Ratiocinate. Okay. To solve the murder mystery game, you must ratiocinate based on all the clues. Okay. Don't make snap judgment. Stop and ratiocinate first. Let me hit them sentences. Y'all put them sentences up there about your ratiocinate. Yeah, ratiocinate. Let's find out. I think I got, let's see what we got up here. Oh, love you too, Sugarfoot. Hey, girl. Hey, Jennifer. But okay, put them sentences in the comment because I want to be able to read them and we laugh together at these words because it's fun. Ratiocinate. So, as a stroke survivor, sometimes I go from 0 to 1,000 real quick. So from now on, now that I know this word, I'm going to start to not because I know the word, but because I know that I go from 0 to 1,000 real quick. I'm going to stop, look within, and ratiocinate before I start snapping off on people. So ratiocinate, y'all. That is to reason, basically. So ratiocinate. Let me see the sentences, y'all. Hit me with some sentences in the. I'm gonna leave a word up there for you so you can ratiocinate what you want to post up there. Yeah, so you can reason about what you're gonna share. But oh, and wisdom is missing because he's out with his parents, y'all doing good things. Because love is in the air. So he out loving on his parents right now. Speaking of that, I'm gonna encourage you because I woke up this morning thinking about my mama and memories was flowing down my face all day. Yeah, life is real. So I'm going to encourage you to love on those that love you right now while you still have them. Don't wait till they're gone, because all you can provide them then is all of your goodbyes or your woulda, coulda, shouldas. And nobody should have to live with that. Like, so make peace with the people who here with you right now. Like, it's so important. Hey, beautiful. How you doing, honey? Hey, Heather Love. So yeah, I'm encouraging you to go love on your people, even if they not quite where you want them to be right now. Recognize that we are all people and we're all learning and we all have character flaws. But the thing about those flaws, if you know what your flaws are, then you have to definitely go and work those things out. You can't just be like, oh, this is just who I am. No, when you know what your issues are, go make necessary changes in order for those issues not to no longer be an issue. And I get that none of us is perfect, but at least we're supposed to strive for perfection. That's the whole goal. Let's get in tune. What's your history? Because mine's a mystery. Let's uncover it and try to see. So again, history is not important just because it's Black history. It's important because all history kind of merges together in some form of fashion. So history is extremely important. So I have this queen. Let's see if I say her name right. Soraya Bonali. She was born December 15, 1973. And she's still alive, guys. What's up, baby? So let me tell you who she is. She looked like she's a figure skater. I got my cards, guys, so you'll know. I got all these cards from the urbanintellectuals.com because I don't know a lot of my own history or my own people. So it was like, it's important for me to at least try to learn for myself. And then I'm going to try to teach y'all too. But so Soraya, I hope I'm saying your name right, honey. I really do. But she is an award-winning French figure skater and PETA activist. The only Olympic figure skater to successfully land a backflip on one skate blade. Power. She originally trained as a gymnast, but switched to figure skating at the age of 11. So you can change your mind at any time. She rose above many challenges in her career, including breaking both her wrists during the fall. She ruptured her Achilles tendon during practice. And look, she's still doing her figure skating thing. Don't let your situation stop you. This is proof. Soraya was also famous for her jumps and her risky moves, as well as her bold and unusual colored costumes. Removed her silver medal during the ceremony in the 1994 World Championship because she believed she should have won first instead of second. She became an American citizen in 2004 and is a proud vegetarian and an advocate for animal rights. That is Soraya Bonali. She's a French figure skater. So again, I'm encouraging y'all to share your history with us because all history is important history. And once we learn the history, we can all bring it together and we can all be friends, right? We have to support everyone. Yes, ma'am. Support is inevitable. You've got that strength in you. Hey, James Sugarfoot. Strength in you in the building. Oh, duh, French. Yeah, she cold because she French with it, but she really cold because she Black with it, and she landed on one skate with the pow, like, That's what made her real cold. But the real beauty of this, which is going to take me into my motivation time, matter of fact, she had challenges, right? She broke both her wrists, and she tore up her Achilles tendons in practice, but she still managed to become an Olympic figure skater. Like, that's huge right there. So that's going to lead me right up into what we about to go on and do. Like, let's just hit it. I'm going to put it out.
When you motivate, you elevate. It's motivation time. When you motivate, you elevate. It's motivation time.
So to my motivation time, though, I know you saw Wisdom on the screen, but I told y'all he wasn't here, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, though, that you're going to always go through life experiences. Life going to throw you things, and it's up to you to knock the ball out the park. Don't let it just hit you in the face and then you take it and be like, oh, it hurt, I couldn't do it no more. Don't do that, because life will always be life. It will never stop being life. So it's up to you to know what it is you want to do. And if you're doing something right now and it don't feel right and you want to hit them with the switch up, you're encouraged to do that, because nothing needs to stay the same. You can change up however you want to. So be encouraged, stay motivated to do whatever you want to do. Don't let nothing stop you. It may slow you down. It may not come when you want it, but guarantee if you be persistent and resilient and persistent, you will definitely achieve what you want to achieve. So it's fair to dream, and it's okay to go out there, seize your moment, get your dreams, and do what you want to do for you, because you got that strength in you to come on through whatever it is that life throws at you. Never give in to giving up on you. It's real out here in the field. Let's get it.
Let's raise awareness, you see. Why? Because prevention is key.
Okay, so you already know awareness is the first step in prevention, right? If we know better, we can do better. And I'm going to always, because I'm a stroke survivor, I'm going to always talk about stroke. I want you to always know and recognize the signs, because you can save somebody's life, including your own. Like, you just never know. So it's important to just know these little things. So as far as it goes, as stroke go, and you want to prevent a stroke, be faster, right? The acronym, be faster. Balance, eyes, face, arm, speech. Time for the emergency room. Catch that one more time. B, balance. E, eyes. F, face. A, arm. S, speech. T, time. E, emergency. R, room. Hit that. That's what it's time for. You may notice like the face start to droop, and remind yourself this is not for everybody at all times, but this is the majority and what it's usually like. So in order to be able to stop these things, we got to know the signs of what's going on. If you notice somebody's arm, they can't really pick it up and it's just everywhere and they just have no control. If you notice their speech is slurring or really slow and they can't get their words out. If their eyes is moving all shifty and they can't focus. All these things represent time for the emergency room, guys. Understand and recognize the signs, please. Prevention is the first key. I don't know if you're aware, but the CDC said stroke is the 5th leading cause of death for women in the U.S. That's wow, right? But this is real. They also tell us that, of course, obesity adds to stroke, even sleep apnea. It's so many reasons how stroke can happen. And we just have to do small little tweaks, like drinking more water, adding more exercise to our regular day in general, taking our medication. Like, that's for everything we do. Even the next acronym I'm going to talk about, which is TRACK, is going to tell you to your diet. It's all about what you put in your body that kind of comes out and shows up in your health. So we want you to live longer. That's why I'm always talking about these things. I know you're like, I'm so tired of hearing about it. Well, don't be tired of hearing about it, because again, we're trying to save some lives. So these are all important things. 90% of strokes leave you with major damage, deficits. Like for me, my left side of my arm, and you see my face is this side. This the good side. Why is it looking like it's bad? Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. It leaves you with hidden things over time. And I just want you to prevent that. So that's why this will always come up. So be faster. Please be faster. Now for my diabetics, to prevent diabetes, if you don't have diabetes right now, this is also for you, because again, prevention is key. We need to keep track. TRACK. Take your meds. Add more exercise to your regular routine. Wait, no, I said that wrong. Take your meds, regular exercise, add more activity to your day. Check your ABCs, which is your A1C, your blood pressure, and your cholesterol. Keep those things in check. And if you are a smoker, kick the habit. That's what that K is. Kick the habit. Nobody's saying it's going to be easy, but remember, you're worth it. So as long as you know your worth, you're going to do what's necessary to make sure you're here, because we want you here. You, my boo, Sugarfoot. I need you to stay in the building. So again, keep track. take your meds, regular exercise, add more activity, add more physical activity to your life. Check your ABCs, your A1C, your blood pressure, and your cholesterol, and kick the smoking habit. Okay? That is so important. That was part of what added to my stroke situation because cigarettes was real. Not so much anymore. Like, no. So you got to choose you, right? So that's what we're doing. We're choosing us. And for my friends who deal with mental stresses, it is easy to allow these mental stresses to kind of take over and find yourself in a place where you feel like you shouldn't be here, or why did you even survive, or my kids would be better off without me. All these are wrong thoughts. It's not true. If you need help, 911 is an avenue for you. Yeah, it's the suicide hotline, but it doesn't mean you're about to commit suicide. It's just these are people who are trained to be able to help you deal with whatever it is you're dealing with mentally, because we're all dealing with something mentally, emotionally, physically, like everywhere. We're all dealing with something, but some of us are too embarrassed to say so, or people make you feel less than because you say so, especially if you're a man. If you're a man, I'm screaming this to you, go get the help you need. Unfortunately, we was brought up in the US where it's like, you tough, you're a boy, you better stop all that crying, and just all these different things. And so men life, although women got it rough in certain parts, when it comes to mental health, men have it a little bit rougher, I feel like, because if they want to cry or if they're emotional, they're considered a punk or a bitch or anything that's negative, and that's not a fact. If anything, I want you to recognize that it takes strength to be able to wear your heart on your sleeve and let somebody know, hey, help me. I need your help. I'm suffering. That takes strength. So don't feel weak for saying, help me. Save yourself. Teach your boys that it's okay to cry, that it's okay to need assistance, that it's okay to reach for somebody to help hold you up. Because sometimes life can be a little heavy and it's big on your back. So seek the help that you need. Don't be embarrassed. Please, please, please. What else I want to tell you about? I think I told you about most of it, which is just staying alert, staying aware, and not being afraid to say what is. Because again, it's all love. It's all love. Okay. Another thing I want to tell y'all about, because I know a lot of us deal with it when you have brain injury. A lot of us deal with insomnia. And insomnia is in most people with brain disorder, but it's also common in people with like wait, I done lost it, y'all. Wait. Oh, it's common in people with disorders like Alzheimer's and dementia, epilepsy, any neuromuscular disorders. Insomnia can come with it. So I want you to make sure you get that checked out, because that can also lead to stroke, because a lack of sleep is not supplying your body with everything that it needs to fully function. So unfortunately, strokes are kind of everywhere. You got the ischemic and you got the hemorrhagic, and now you got the cryptogenic, which is the one that it comes from nothing. It just comes because life was life in you. So again, if we know better, we can do better, and we can we can help to marginalize some things and bring it down and change the future generation for our children, right? That's what it's all about, not repeating the same mistakes that our parents made, and making sure that, our kids get a better understanding of what is and how to prevent it, because prevention, that's what everything is about. Prevention. Let's go. Push through with that strength in you. Get up, what? Get moving. Get up, what? Get moving. I'm up and I'm about to get moving. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it down. And while I'm over here saying this, let me encourage all of my Spotify and all of my listening viewers. Y'all, you always will get a better view of us on YouTube, because you can see all the crazy and the fun and the action and So I will always encourage you to head over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, of course, and watch from YouTube, just because you just get to see everything. So I'm happy that you're listening, but come watch. No, But we're going to do a little bit, nothing too crazy because your girl is cramping, it's real in the building. But I still got to lift my booty up. So we're going to do a few sets of some squats. We're going to do some chicken wings, get that back fat and them love handles pumping. We're going to do some side to sides because, again, them sides be pumping and we need our core for everything we do. And then we're going to push that arm down the best way we can like that right there. Man giving me the finger. But it's all good because it's necessary. We are necessary. We have to do things that's necessary to make sure we live longer and do what's necessary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like building stuff for our kids, like generational wealth. It's a real thing. Like, it's so many things that I'm learning just in this short time this year. It's real. But anyway, let's go. Matter of fact, let's just move. Move your body. March your place. Just march. 1 minute. We gonna march. Just do it. Get that blood flow. Heart health. Heart health. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go for what you know. Hey, hey, you know, I got to make it fun as best as I can because we'll all be sad if all we did was just focus on everything that was stroke. It'll be like, oh my God, this is depressing. So that's why I try to make it fun with the stuff we do because if we're not your average stroke survivors, we're changing what that looks like. Okay, I think that was about a good minute. Okay, let's go. Now, 10. We're going to do 10s. We're going to do with the chicken wings first. Let's get it. 10. 9. It ain't about speed. 8. It's about doing it right. 7. Let's go. 6. I'm going to try to keep my hands even. 5. 4. 3. 2. I'm already sore. 1. Now, go to some squats. We're going to do it in sessions so it don't seem so long. 1. Oh, I cracked. 2. Lift it up. 3. Squeeze them cheeks. 4. You got it. 5. Don't quit. 6. Almost there. 7. Push it through. 8. Strengthen you. 9 and 10. Okay. Okay, I see Wisdom in the back. You better get up, Wisdom. Get ready. Okay, now while he getting up and getting ready, I ain't gonna put him in yet because he's trying to get himself together. But while we doing, okay, we just did the chicken wings. We did the squats. Now I'm about to let Wisdom in and we're about to go side to side, y'all. Get ready for side to side. What up, Wisdom? Okay.
I just got home and I'm doing exercise.
That's right. Keep going. 10. 9.
What are we doing?
8. Side to side. 7. Keep going. 6. Push through. 4. 5. 4. 3. I couldn't count. 2. 1 more. And 1. Great job. Okay. Now, I ain't gonna even go to the other things yet because I'm gonna forget. So we're gonna go back to our regular little rotation we just did. Let's hit 10 chicken wings. 10. 9. 8. Push through. 7. Strengthen you. 6. Almost there. 5. Halfway. 4. Keep going. 3. Almost. 2. 1 more. And then you about to pick that booty up. Let's get them squats. 10. 10. Yeah. 9. Squeeze it. 8. Yeah. Hold on if you need to. 7. Don't quit. 6. You got this. 5. You're halfway there. 4. Push it through. 3. Strengthen you. 2. 1 more and the 1. Now we're going side to side. Keep that burn going. 10. Yeah. 9. What? 8. Yes. 7. 1. 6. 5. Halfway. 4. 3. 2. And the 1. Good job. We're going to do that little rep, that little circuit, because that's what that's known as. 1 more again. Then we're going to push our arm down because that's necessary. You see my shit is disrespecting right now. But let's get it. 10. 9. 8, 7. I'm out of breath. 6, 5, 4. I'm gonna need some water. 3, 2, and 1. Them squats, boy, them squats. I'm gonna keep my legs together this time because that's actually a little harder. So you do whatever you need to do, but the point is you doing it, right? So let's get it. 10. Woo. 9. I can't go that low. 8, 7, 6. Come on. 5, 4. You almost there. 3, 2, one more, and 1. Whew. That bent my ankle down. That did some things. So if you never did squats with your legs closed, you might want to give it a shot. That was different. Whew, I'm tired. Okay. Now we're gonna do 3 sets of, since we in this 3 situation, we're gonna push our arm down. And if wisdom you want, you can modify it and do something stronger since both your arms work really well. This is for all of my friends who deal with kind of my issue. So I'm just gonna hold my affected arm so I can feel me activate my tricep. And then I'm gonna just push down 10 times, as far as you can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and remember, 5. It ain't about how far you go. 6 is about just activating that muscle. 7, 8, good job. Oh, I feel that. 9, 10. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's real around here. You might want to shake them out. We're gonna do that one more again. We're gonna get 2 more times. That's whole activation though. Your tricep really does get to activating. So I encourage it. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good job. 5. I know it ain't easy. 4, but you doing it. 3, 2, 1. Shake them out. Now in this last round, right, when we get to 1, we're going to push that joint down as far as we can and hold it for 10 seconds on that last 1. Okay? I cracked. Okay, let's get it, y'all. The last set of arm press. 1, 2, 3. Good job. 4. Keep going. 5. You're halfway there. 6. You see that arm loosen a little bit. 7. The more you do it, the better to get. 8. 9. And remember this last one, we're going to hold for 10 seconds. So be purposeful. Now push. This 10. Push. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. You made it, honey love. You made it. We made it through. That was awesome. But I definitely feel that muscle activation. I don't know about you, but that is something y'all should start doing every day, all the time, because it's real.
Oh, you're sweating.
This is what I'm gonna create. I'm gonna create me a workout app. Oh, what the hell?
I was like, damn, you don't really show that, man. Bye.
I'm gonna create me a workout app, man. And it's gonna be real, cause I got some real good stuff apparently, because I'm sweating real good over here. But let me catch up. Let me catch up real quick. No pain, no gain. Absolutely, Jerry.
Yep.
The foundation. What's up? That's up. That's what's up. We the foundation. You already know what's up. I'm all about that action, boss. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Okay, let's find out. I'm gonna find out who the Facebook user is, and I'm coming for you. Nice. Oh, you wisdom. No. Nice to see you,
Yo,
wisdom.
yo, that was like
Awesome.
defensive. You were like, hi, and then you saw it.
Awesome. I am so proud of y'all for doing this whole thing with us because I know it ain't no easy thing to do, but we do it and we get a little something done and we always get a little sweat. So now at least you can say you did something. You do something every week. That's the best part. But y'all know what we talking about today? We talking about love.
What exactly are we talking about?
Literally, it's all about love. That's what the
Okay.
topic is. It's all about love. Well, actually, it's all love. That's what the topic is. Because everything we do is all love. Even when somebody, especially like check you, for instance, like how your mama might check you about something that you do wrong or whatever, or something she told you to do and you ain't been doing. It's out of love. It ain't out of, malicious
Oh,
intent.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
all love. So we're just talking about love in general. And I didn't want it to just be focused around couples because of course that's love, but everybody don't have a significant other. So I wanted them to be able to
I don't.
recognize what love looks like in other ways besides just a significant other, because Valentine's Day has a tendency to make some people sad. And we don't want people sad because we want them to know they loved. Love you both. We love you too, sugar.
Yes, heart
Look, hard.
broken.
Right. Hey Teresa, how you doing, boo? But
Little
yeah, guys.
toothbrush.
So matter of fact, put up some
Sure.
things that make you feel love. Like you tell me about some things that make you feel love, wisdom. If they in the comments.
Food.
You know what?
No, all joking aside, go to church. I feel lots of love when I go to church.
Oh, I'm so
Working on myself, like doing exercises that we just did. Granted, I worked out this morning, so I was like good. And then I was like, I'm running late. Yo, hopefully, like, not gonna lie, I was like, hopefully we skip the exercise part. And of course, I get here just in time for the exercise. I'm like,
look at Jesus. Jesus said he was on the main line. He
you
knew
could have
what.
worked today. No, but now I feel love working on myself and going to church. That's kind of like love for me and getting some quality family time too.
Yeah, that was awesome. I told him you was out with the family. That was all love, and that was beautiful. But now we got to pour out a little more extra love into Teresa. I hope I'm saying your name right too, girl. You know I be butchering people's names.
Trisha.
See, Trisha, and I've been calling you Teresa. That's because that's my cousin name. But Trisha, I see the SHA.
Trisha Twig.
We sending you extra love, baby. All the love in the world, because it's all for you.
What is some kind of love that you do experience?
Besides my kids and the obvious stuff, karaoke. Yeah. Karaoke is like when I tell like you I pop on that stage, even comedy, like everything that I do on the stage is love, because number one, it's not many stroke surviving people who get on stage and do what I do and like be silly with it. You know what I mean? So when I hop on stage, especially for karaoke, and my favorite song is Love and Happiness, and you know that beat come on, dun, dun, and when that beat come on, I get to using that left leg and I be stomping it on the stage, and I get to act it myself. So I definitely feel love with the yoki. And then like this podcast is all love because I love what I do and I love why I do it. You know what I'm saying? So that is one of my like ultimate loves right there. That's why I do what I do. But
I should have get the karaoke thing. Like you always talk about it and you light up every time you talk about it. So that's like, duh.
Right. And I love comedy so much because then I get to be Juicy Joy. That's when I get to be whole filthy and ratchet.
Question. When how long was it after your stroke that you got comfortable with being on stage again?
Oh, that was, let's see. I want to say like 6 months, because I remember going back to karaoke and I still had on my AFO. I couldn't stand up long at all. So I used to bring a chair with me because they had these little uncomfortable bar stools. And because of balance, I couldn't sit on no bar stool because I was going to tip over. So yeah, I'll say about 6-7 months, I was comfortable enough. And that's because I had failed a lot of times outside already. Like I had My balance was so jacked up. I legit slid out of my wheelchair while it was moving. Like I needed,
No,
I needed a seatbelt. Like the fuck?
no, you didn't.
I fell out of my seat, and my husband was pushing me at the time, and I'm over there cracking up, and he was the saddest thing in the world. He felt so bad, and I was dying laughing. So after that happened, I don't know, I got more confident because it was just kind of like everybody fall. Just most people fall while they drunk. I'm falling because I
Yeah,
had a stroke. You know what I'm saying? So,
and you had an excuse, right?
right. So that's when I started to look at it different. And I was like, don't be embarrassed. Just
Yeah,
go to places where people are already drunk. They think you
true.
just drunk. And for a long
When
time, I had a
I
lot of
remember I went. Oh, I'm sorry. I went to a bar, probably like 6 months after, and I was walking all stumbly, and my brother was like, "Oh, you just had too much to drink," and I'm like, "Don't tell people that. They think I'm drunk." But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, no, it really did happen like that. They thought I was drunk. One lady walked up to me and she asked me some random shit, asked me, was I kicked by a horse? I don't
What?
know why would that be the thing you want to ask me, but she said it had happened to her. So I guess that's why she asked me. But yeah, no, I just recognize, like I said, some people was falling down because they was, messed up. But I was falling down because I was a stroke survivor. So that was a different reason to fall down. So got comfortable with it. So I started loving me. You know what I'm saying? Once I started
Yeah.
loving me, even through my deficits, because I was hairy too after I first had my stroke, because they had gave me this medicine called minoxidil, and that shit had hair growing.
What was it for?
It was for blood pressure,
Oh, okay. I've never
but
heard of it.
it had my hair growing all the way down my forehead. Like
Really?
it was connected. Like it was so disrespectful. I was Chewbacca little sister in real life. So
I wish
when
I
I
had a
started,
good Chewy impression. I don't.
when I started making fun of myself and all of that stuff, everything became okay. So then that's why I
Yeah.
say it's all love. Like, but it's about your perception. You know what I mean? So if we see everything that we go through as comedy of some sort, or recognize that even the average person go through it, it just they go through it for a different reason, we'll start to see all the love that's really around us versus all the
Yeah.
bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to just focus on love today so we can focus on the positives, because there is love in everything that we do.
Yeah, absolutely. And and not to be too cheesy, but I really love doing this show. Um, I think it's a good outlet for both of us to kind of like reach out to the community and let people know that they're not alone. Like I remember I felt really isolated and really alone when I first had the show. Um, I had no idea that there was this massive community out there with people just like me. So for us to have the opportunity and the gift and gab, I guess, to come out here and talk and motivate people, inspire people is it fills my heart up so much. So I love doing this show for that reason.
Yeah, no, I love everything about the show. Actually, I'm actually gonna do some other stuff with it, but I love love, if that makes sense. Like I don't really like to be around unloving energy. Like if you
Yeah,
negative and just depressed and sad all the time, like I don't like none of that. Like I can do it for a little while because we human, we have moments, and it's okay to have a moment. But I refuse to give too much of my day away to that type of energy. So I love in general. And like I said, I'm trying to focus literally just on the love of even all of my deficits and all this stuff, because to do all the many things I do with these deficits, boy, I'm cold. I'm learning how cold I
yeah,
really am. Like,
you do a lot. You do a lot. But I think that motivation and that love that you get kind of gives you like it lifts your spirit up. It gives you a lot of energy. So that's why, like, I was wondering over the weekend. I was like, man, Joy does it a lot. Like, how does she have so much energy? But because all the things that you do fill you up in a certain way. So it brings love and positive energy to your life when you have spoons, I like to say, to like divvy out and do as much as you do. So it's not far fetched. Good word.
To a degree.
Um,
To be
yeah.
honest, I put out more love than I think I received back. But I
Mm.
think I have a natural energy that I was just blessed to have. You know what I'm saying? Because even after stroke, and I was in a hospital, I wouldn't sleep like the average stroke survivor. They'd come in my room and they'd be like, "You still up? You still up?" And I'd be up doing something in my bed or whatever. So I just have a natural energy, and I think I have such a huge love for people that that's the part that fuels my fire to keep going for everything that I'm doing, and like putting more into people, because I recognize that my love feeds people enough to where they can feed it to somebody else. So hopefully it's a like a domino effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That makes
I,
sense. That makes
I
sense.
think if anything, to some degree, I contract more haters from my love sometimes, because people are really looking at me like, ain't nobody that happy all the time. And it's like, I'm really not that happy all the time like you think. I just
But
choose
you are though.
but,
Yeah.
but I choose happiness, if that makes
Like,
sense. Like, you've
I
been with
actually
me
been
for a
around
reason.
you in real life. So there was never a time that you were like, maybe for a split second you got upset for whatever reason, but you got over it quickly. So like, yeah, you have energy for days. Like I've seen it.
I'm blessed by the best. That part I will
Yeah.
say. That's why I'm like, stroke couldn't steal certain things from me. So that's why I refuse to give away certain powers, like my joy. That's my whole name. How am I give away something that's me? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's what make it easy. But I want people to start to focus on, like I said, not just the love of people, but love within you. Like, all your love starts here. And you have to be able to look at your ugly ass feet and love them ugly ass toes, or whatever it is that you're not necessarily so happy about. Like, I noticed my teeth is starting to shift, and they open because I got that one tooth missing on the side, like most of us got. That one tooth
Mm-hmm.
that one
Over
is
here.
gone. Yeah. So now my teeth is shifting, and I got all these little gaps coming in little different places. But
I have one right here.
well, at least it's on the side of your mouth that's not like open
You
like
can't
that.
really see it. So
Right. So see,
yeah.
but that's the love part, where you still have your flaw, but you love what a location is. You know what I
I
mean?
think it's a process. It
Yeah.
doesn't happen overnight.
No.
And like whatever you have to do to like embrace that side of you, embrace the ugly, right? No one's perfect out there. Everyone deals with something. So I had for a couple of months, I was really angry of like my speech and my face, and I took a lot of pictures of only the good side of my face. Um, and it wasn't until somebody like Nathan, shout out Nathan, he pulled me out of that. He was like, "Don't do that. Don't embrace that. Like embrace all of you. Like you've never done it
Right.
before. Don't start out." And I was like, "You're right. You're right." And it took a little growth getting used to it, but once you get over that hurdle, you start loving your skin again and loving who you are again. And man, that's such a great superpower to have. It really is.
Yeah, it's to get rid of that. You said something that made me think of that movie Shallow Hal. And how, did you ever see Shallow Hal? If y'all never seen
It sounds
Shallow Hal,
familiar.
go look up Shallow Hal. I'm gonna tell everybody. Go
Okay.
look up Shallow Hal, watch that movie.
I think I did see it a long time ago. But I
And
have
just
to
don't be so
see.
shallow with vain. Don't be vain. Okay. And love all of you, because it's all love. Your fat rolls, somebody love to squeeze on them because you so soft and squishy. Like, love on all of that. Like, don't judge. I'm like that in the midsection. And I be told all the time how soft I am, but that's neither here nor there. My point is, it's all love.
Oh
And
yeah. With Jack Black.
yeah,
Yeah,
embrace
it came
yourself.
out in 2001.
I'm just now starting to love my little booty. because I can fit into stuff that girls with big booties can't because I ain't got much ass at all. So it's all right.
Wow.
So it's all love. You know what I'm saying? I love the
Yeah,
fact.
I can't stand you sometimes. I swear to God. One minute you're like, oh, I gotta get these kids, I gotta get my butt right. And then you're like, I actually love my little booty. I'm
I
like,
do.
girl,
Because I
it's
do
something
love
else.
my little booty. I'm just trying to make it a nice round little booty. It ain't gotta. I ain't trying to go buy a booty. I don't want one of them things because that it look plastic. It's just no. I don't want that. But I just want y'all to embrace everything about you because where there is a flaw, there's some love behind it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part we're focusing on is the love behind everything that's flawed in our lives because that's what life is, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to surviving, not even surviving, kick and stroke ass, what would you say you love most?
Getting the opportunity every day to get up in the morning and tackle on a new day. Even though yesterday may have been shitty or it was a bad day or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
When you first get up in the morning and you do that first stretch, I don't know about you, but like when I sleep, everything like gets really tight. So I have to like stretch in the morning.
Yeah.
And once I get that stretch in and my body becomes a realm, like it's a new day to start over again and make something new happen. Whether it's just little things, like sometimes I don't have to be perfectly honest. I don't have the energy to do everything I want to do during the day. So sometimes I'm just like clean your room. Clean your room. That's good enough.
Yeah.
And it might take me all day. But I tell you, when I finish that room, I feel so good. And I guess I feel accomplished and I feel like I did something. So it may be little or maybe big, but just getting the opportunity to go out there and start a new day and kick Stroke's ass. Like, you never know what you're going to be able to do unless you go out there and do it.
Facts. I would say the thing I love most about kicking strokes ass is reinventing everything. I feel like I've been constantly reinventing not only the way I carry myself, the way I talk, but even like I'm redefining what stroke means and making acronyms for different things and my creativity that's coming from it.
What's that? That stroke acronym you have?
Strength through recovery over needing emotions.
Yeah. That one.
I came up with that my first month home from stroke.
Really? Interesting. What made you think of it?
When I tell you my brain is so different now, I can't even tell you what. I come up with stuff all the time, and you see how I be having these random jingles and this is always stroke, and that's why I said it's all love. Because although this was a tragic situation, beautiful things have come from it. Like even my measurement when I go to put, you know how you line your pan before you go cook something in it with foil or something.
Yeah.
I measure it perfectly every time. Ever since stroke.
It's weird how like your brain, even though you went through that traumatic injury, it kind of like does crazy things. Like I know, speaking of Heather, like how she has a foreign accent syndrome now, and she talks with a different accent,
right?
And she never did that before. So, like the brain is so miraculous and so like wonderful. Like even though we suffered like an injury, there's certain things that come naturally to us now that didn't happen before.
And that's because though I think when we're little and we taught all these different things, it's learned one way, so the brain knows it this way. But then when trauma happens and it has to learn new things in new ways, I don't know, the eye is very powerful and it does something to the brain and it just changes everything. I can't even tell. I don't know, but the creativity that came from stroke, like even stroke twerk and all the stuff that I do now because of stroke. Like
Yeah.
it's
And like going to my little handle there, I remember my ex asked me, she's like, I'm gonna make you that G to like, for like your stroke recovery. Like, what do you want to call it? And I was like, Genius Stroke and Genius. And I thought about it and I was like, man, that sounds so good. I had no idea it was gonna take off the way it did. But
what's
I
up,
just said it
Joshua?
like, hey, and I just said it and here it is now. So I feel you that with the neurons firing, right, and finding new pathways to make the same thing happen. Like now, I'm finding it like easier to walk a little bit quicker, because my brain is kind of used to the way I walk now. So I don't have to necessarily think too much.
Right.
I'm like, all right, cool. I know what I'm doing now. So I still walk slow as heck, but it's getting a little bit quicker. So the ultimate goal is to run.
Right.
But I mean, it's crazy. I'm just thinking about it. And I know we're getting off topic here a little bit, but it's so like you got to love yourself and love the body you're in and the God-given blessings to wake up and try it all over again.
Right. And that wasn't getting off topic because again, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? And we focus on everybody focus on the bad part of stroke. They don't see the love from it. You know what I'm saying? So you weren't off topic. You was right on topic because we're talking to our people, reminding them that it's all love. True. This is the new us now. Facts.
Man, I'd like to have said this to you multiple times. I think I said it multiple times on the show. I love that I had a stroke. I don't wish it on anybody. A stroke is horrible, but it really made me genuinely appreciate life and appreciate the small things that I took for granted before.
Right.
So, I love the new me. I really do.
Yeah, I was gonna say I won't say that I love that I had a stroke because I definitely wish I didn't because boy I would have been my body would be bad, but no,
I feel you.
no, I do love the outcome of what my stroke did for me and how it's making me the best version of myself and how I'm more open than I've ever been to seeing people for their different abilities versus a disability. You know what I mean? Like. So certain little things, stroke has made me very powerful, I feel like. And so I love that part because my power has grown so much. And that's why I call myself strength because I'm strong as hell. My sister say to me all the time, "You're one of the strongest people I ever met." And that does something to me every time because I'm the baby. They beat my ass growing up. But
is Tawanda?
No, this Francis. She was the one who used to tell my ass. She used to give it to me, but she wouldn't let nobody hurt me either. You know what I'm saying? And man, like I said, I just love.
Who's Tawanda?
Tawanda is my second older sister.
Okay.
For real now, but I love them too. Shout out to my sisters Yolanda, Tawanda, and Francis. I love y'all, girls.
Francis is the one that touched you the most, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I'm getting confused. Okay.
That's because I be like Uchi, and you,
yeah.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Right? But it's all love, y'all. So I want you to recognize everything in your life has love behind it. You just have to be open to seeing the love and recognize it. But if you're focused, like I said, like I always say, if you focus on the bad, that's what it's gonna be. If it seemed like the worst, that's what it's gonna be because your mouth is reiterating to your brain what is. But if you focus on the love and you see what you got to gain from it, you can reiterate that and you really believe and feel because it's true. It's all love. Like your trauma is love. Like great things can come from it if you perceive it as such. You know what I mean? So, like for instance,
is everything.
Yeah, I'll say for instance, for most of us who have childhood trauma, it's all love because without that trauma, we wouldn't be able to endure the trauma as an adult. So the younger trauma built our muscle to be able to handle it as a teenager. Then that trauma built some more muscle to be able to handle it as an adult. So I mean,
You're slowly starting to turn into wisdom. You got me over here like, man, that's a good point. You're taking my whole mojo away, strength. Come on now.
That's good. That's good. That's got to hit you with the switch up. Bow. No.
I'm like, what am I now? What am I? Am I just a Puerto Rican now on the show?
Because I be thinking all day, but this is my creativity. I'm telling you, this is why we go live, because it comes straight off the dome. I don't write none of this stuff down. I just be talking, and it be real life in my heart. And it's like, God didn't put this on me to say to y'all, and here we are right now, reminding people, like, it's all love. Like, don't look at it as bad. It's all love. It's real life. What you want to hit them with?
I just want to, like, I know we're running low on time here. I just want to let everybody know, every day is going to be the best day ever. Not every day you're going to have the strength or the energy to push through, but you got to remember that you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. Don't let anybody steal your thunder. I know we go through these trials and tribulations, and it feels daunting. It feels like you can't overcome. But let me tell you this: if you just trust the process and allow yourself to look at things differently, you will overcome anything that's thrown your way. Any hurdles, any obstacles, anything that's set before you, because you are a warrior. To steal a line from Jocelyn. Wow. Thanks, Mom. Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, shout out to Karen Wisdom Mama, y'all. She's a motherfucker. I love her.
I thought you were supposed to go to bed. But anyway, yeah, but just going back to, she got me off track. So I was like, what was I talking about? Yeah, you can overcome anything. Still, on her Johnson, we are warriors. And we have the strength and the wisdom and everything else, the courage, our courage to overcome all these. And that's kind of the purpose. Love you, Mom. That's kind of the purpose of why we're here, is to overcome and set an example. So just keep pushing,
Facts. And to hop on and piggyback off what my brother Wisdom said, there's absolutely nothing you can't do. Like, don't let your traumas in your life stop you from going for what you want. Strive for your greatness. Strength is in you to push through everything that life throws at you. You know that's the thing, but it's real. And you are a stroke survivor, but you are the stroke. So let me say that again. You may be a stroke survivor, but now you are the stroke. Strength through recovery over needing emotions. You got all the strength inside you to get through everything. You just have to see what's coming to you behind it. The love that is the muscle that is building and the love that is giving you. And you got to be open enough to receive both sides, because you can't have just one or the other. You got to have both sides. So embrace it and accept it and challenge it. Be your best self. Always go for it, because looking behind you won't get you nowhere. And be true to you. Like, for real. At the end of the day. That's one of the most important things too to remember, is to be true to you. Because if you know
I'm sorry.
Oh shit, I forgot. Go ahead. I went to the store to be back.
My bad. I was just gonna say, because I saw the time. I was like, let me get this out real quick. If you don't have anybody for Valentine's Day, just know that I'll be your Valentine. You shoot me a message, because my broke ass single too, and I'll tell you I love you. Happy Valentine's Day. So go ahead.
Well, since I forgot what I was gonna say, I'll speak to Valentine's Day and say that you can date yourself. You are your first Valentine. And if you got kids, they yours too. Like, for real. But for real, we are our Valentines. Shouldn't nobody else be able to make us feel more special than we make ourselves feel? Like I said, I'm just now really starting to see that I am everything. I didn't even know how cold I was until I just really looked at me and who I am and how I love people and how I give back and how I don't ask for nothing in return and how I'm steady grinding and just all the many things that I do. I was like, oh, I'm cold. Ain't no other me out here like that. So I just want you to love you more than anybody else can. Don't be sad about it. Go get you your bottle, your chocolates, get you a nice little movie. Go to a movie. Do you. They got too many things on Amazon for you to order and take care of yourself for you to feel like you need somebody for something. You don't. That's companionship. That'll come when it's meant for you. But you don't want to do nothing fake or forced. So just love you more than anybody else can because it's real. Okay? I encourage you and remind you to do that. But let me remind you about the petition before I leave. I almost forgot. Please go sign our petition, y'all, because different abilities matter. We all have a different ability, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, even spiritually. We all have different abilities. So don't judge nobody's ability. Just accept all abilities. And I just need you to sign and share that petition because it takes us to reach one and teach one. Okay. Also, we still fundraising for Stroke Camp because we're trying to encourage and inspire and remind people that they are not what happened to them. The link is all on the Strengthen You page at the very top, pinned to the top. I won't keep it too much longer because I'm a minute over. I love y'all. Stay encouraged. Stay up. Bye. And until next week, all my honeys, we love you. Come through with Strengthen You. Bye.